What up? Welcome to the Monday morning conference call. We're your hosts with the most.
Yes,
I'm Steven.
I'm Braden.
And this is Groot.
Damn it, I should have said I'm Groot. Fuck. Can we start over? Fuck it, keep rolling.
Keep rolling. Hello, my name's Braden. We're not cutting that. What's been going on, Steve?
Nothing much. But before we get into that, we got Mark on the ones and twos today. He's gonna be our man behind the screen, and then we have Maddie Ragan. Just there. She's just over there.
Hey. One and only.
Yeah, this is the 420 pod.
They're both just kind of there.
They gave me a mic.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell of a week for us.
Hell of a fucking week, brother.
A week of triumph. A week of success.
You know, I like to call myself success sometimes, Braden. And I would love to be sucked in excess if you...
I hear you, brother.
But yes, we had our first shows this week.
We did. Yours.
Yeah, I did mine at the fucking Dare Lounge where the guy...
The Eagles Dare.
Uh-huh. Where he didn't even introduce me. He just said, what'd he say? I hope this guy's funny.
He said, I think this guy's name is Steven.
No, he didn't say my name at all.
Damn, I could have swore he just was like barely getting it. Yeah, but he says he's funny. We'll see. Come make me laugh. And he's like, all right, give it up. And everyone cleared the room because they were there for the metal bands that played between comedy
I wouldn't say
acts.
they cleared the room or anything.
I mean, you had people.
But if people see a real nigga come up on stage, they're like, yo.
True.
Famous story of Richard Pryor arriving two hours late to his own show, and his opening line was, I hope I'm funny.
Dang. You think he was making a reference to that, or he was just an asshole?
Madge.
Damn, that's actually kind of fire. I gotta start my my biopic like that. I'm gonna have Timothy Chalamet play me my biopic.
As you should.
As you
should. Oh my God, there was one time there was this there was this movie that Kanye West was trying to get made where he wanted it to be a biopic of himself with Danny McBride playing Kanye West, and that is something I'll always want.
Danny McBride as Kanye West would be... Yo, yeah. I'm trying to like... Here. Like, I wonder how that meeting went. Fucking... I'm Kanye West.
Okay.
Like Kanye now? Like, now Ye West? I'd be like, yo, fucking, let's get some Jewish guys in here.
Mm-hmm. Let's
get some Negroes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Okay.
And then we're going to have the Negro stand next to the Jewish.
Sure.
And then we'll put them on a pyramid together.
Right.
And we'll have women on top of it, but no fat women. Yeah, once again, this is a reference to Kanye's tweets.
Yes.
Because they'll fall through.
Right. They will.
This is me being Kanye, by the way. Maddie, let me hear your Kanye impression.
Chill. Maddie, you got a Kanye impersonation?
Yeah, I was trying to get my mic. Hi, I'm Kanye West. How are you?
Kanye. Tell me something. You've been in the media a lot lately, expressing your views. How do you feel like this would betray your legacy in the future?
All I can do is what I do now. That is within me in this current present moment.
Kanye sounds weird today.
I think he's on that galaxy gas still. Still my goat, though.
Still your goat.
But yeah, I don't know if I feel like I did a pretty good job for what was, put in my hands. I fucking shook it and did the shit it was supposed to do. When someone puts something in your hands, you fucking shake it and throw it. That's why I've never given a hand job before. Because I would shake it and then I'd throw them.
You'd shake. You what? Explain this in depth. Detail.
Okay. If you were to put something in my hands, I would shake it and throw it.
So you're saying you would
Come on, what's up? I'm taking
you would
questions.
shake their dick off and throw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck. Groot, stop. I'm being I'm just subtly being mauled by a pit bull on the couch. I don't know why you're biting me. But yeah, that's happening.
Lots of other things happened this week. Fucking a busy work week. Me and Mark fucking met a coquette. That was pretty interesting.
Tell me more.
She's just a lady. She had a husband. And I don't know if it was an open marriage or if he was a cuck, but I like to think that he's a cuck. I like to think that they get a hotel together, and he sits in that corner, and then fucking a guy like Mark walks in the room. A guy like Mark walks in the room and just starts railing this guy's wife. And he's just like, cinema.
And you met this guy where?
I met him at it was at Blue Post.
Oh, okay. All right. Was that after I left?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
after you left.
Yeah.
Yeah, things go down after you leave, Braden.
Always. I'm an instigator. As I leave, I just send people on random quests.
I like to keep things tame when you're around. You know?
For sure. You gotta keep me out of the danger
Yeah,
zone.
bro. You're supposed to make it out the hood, man. I can't have Brayton getting locked up and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No. You can't have me in there.
And I know we're supposed to be doing this whole week thing, but I'm gonna keep on it. Brandon, what would you do? Like you go to jail. How much jail time do you think you could do? I'm gonna ask everybody this. How much jail time do you think you can do?
How much jail time do I think I don't think you get to choose, like.
No, I'm saying, how much jail time do you think, you can just take on the chin? Pause.
Take on the chin?
No pun intended.
Like, not even care?
Like, you can be like, all right, I can do this. Like, this would be easy.
Not easy. Maybe like a fucking week.
2 hours and I'm Epstein.
Maddie?
I think I could endure however long I am in there.
Hey, no, Maddie.
We got the fucking philosopher circle over in the corner.
No, that's my answer. That's my answer. I truly think I could endure whatever duration is presented with me.
I can sit down for 5
Trying to
years.
crunch.
Oh no.
You're saying 5 years wouldn't bother you?
I mean, it would bother me, but I'm saying, I could do 5 years. Like, if I was doing, 6, 7, 10, I'd be like, fuck, I might just have to fucking eat the cyanide pill.
Oh, you're talking about before you kill yourself?
No, I'm just saying,
Okay.
before you kill yourself, yeah. Assuming you would kill yourself. I didn't say that because Matt would be like, I wouldn't kill myself. I would, get the other women to come with me and meditate to no longer be violent.
And we'd watch David
Absolutely
Lynch
not.
films.
I cannot control others.
Maddie would start a cult. Maddie would start a cult in prison. So fucking. That's not even a diss. That's like a fucking.
Absolutely.
That's like a
Survival.
fucking hit on you.
What is that? What is that?
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
Maddie, I believe her now. She can do whatever time they give her.
Yeah, me too. She would. Bro, the first couple weeks though,
They're gonna be rough.
they're gonna beat
It'll
the
be-
shit out of
it's
you,
gonna be
man.
rough.
They're gonna beat
It's
your
gonna
ass.
be rough.
And then you're
Yeah.
gonna convert them all. And
I'm not
then
gonna lie. The first 5 years are gonna. Let's say Maddie gets a life sentence. The first 5 is gonna be rough.
you're gonna have to build.
You're gonna have to build.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna be working quick.
I'm going to be looking at a new person in the mirror weekly, I feel.
That's dark.
Yeah, what does that imply? Looking at a new person in the mirror each.
Yeah,
like you would
sometimes, yeah. Sometimes things happen in life to where it's like you just look in the mirror and you don't even recognize the person. And these happen, casually over long periods of time. But in that
Sure.
sort of situation, that shit's weekly.
When that happens to me, I get a haircut.
Whoa. When you turn into a different person.
When I look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, who is that?
Mm-hmm.
I get a haircut.
It's understandable.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I guess yeah, that makes sense. I think I'll probably do that, or I should like shave my face in some
Mhm.
different way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who am I? You gotta shave, bro. I think Chase, he said, like once you become an adult, no one's gonna be there to slap you on the hand for being a little shitty, you
Mhm.
know? So sometimes you gotta let all the shittiness build up on your beard and your hair and shit. You gotta cut it off.
Yep. It's very true.
It's beautiful.
You good, Mark?
That guy's a genius.
Maddie, you good?
Oh, we were in a mosh pit this week.
Oh, yeah, at the Eagles Day.
At your show.
Yeah.
At the Eagles Dare. What was that experience like for you?
It was pretty cool. Tennille pushed me to the ground. This
Female
older
comedian.
lady. She fucking pushed me to the ground. She was another one of the comedians, and what did she do, Braden?
She pushed you to the
She
ground.
pushed me to the fucking ground.
It wasn't cool. Yeah, it was very violent. Me and Steve inevitably got into the middle of the mosh pit, and we'll just put the footage here.
Thank you. We're going to try to go get a seat. Come hang out with us. Buy me a beer. I can't stop spilling them.
But we both got knocked down by like big ass dudes just constantly, so it was pretty cool. It's fun.
You need to slate that? You're just
No,
gonna
no,
Okay.
I can find that.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah. This guy took Braden down, punched him in the face,
Mm-hmm.
and then Braden looked him in the eyes, all bloody and whatnot.
Yep.
And he said, "Is that all you got?" And he spit his tooth at him, and they went back and forth. They hugged at the end. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was magical. Me and that guy have been texting every day since that happened, and I
That's-
truly
that's your,
consider
like-
him my ride or die at this moment.
Oh, he's your writer there.
He's my guy.
Okay. Hey, Matt, you want to do this podcast? Anybody? You can get him on this motherfucker then.
Yeah, he goes to a different school, so it's gonna be hard to
He's
get
gonna
him
be
over
hard to
here. Yeah.
He goes to a different school.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all should put the mosh footage right here.
And maybe we can put it also right.
Here. Okay.
I think we'll just go with it.
Man, Moshy.
But Braden, your show. I see you fucking your Braden's tapping his foot. He's like, "Oh wait, could I tell you niggas, bro? This nigga fucking dominated." But continue, Braden.
What can I say? Thank you, my brother. Yeah, no. I I had a good show last night. It was fucking cool. It was at Topsail Brewery on Topsail Island in North Carolina.
Was that a fucking island though?
We didn't have to drive over any water. We definitely didn't drive over any water.
Yeah, that shit's Jacksonville, North
Yeah, it
Carolina.
was
Not no Topsail.
And
or
somehow
Sail.
still 45 minutes from Jacksonville, apparently.
Yeah.
That's what they were all telling me. They had to drive 30 to 45 minutes back.
God damn.
Yeah, man.
But continue.
Yeah, it was really cool. We had some pretty intense games of Bago last night. What is it called, Bago?
It's called cornhole.
Cornhole.
Cornhole. Who wants to Mark? Yeah, it started off me and Maddie versus Braden and Mark, and
It was a selection y'all made for us.
yeah, and it was a nice game. It was a nice, humble and fun game between two roommates and two other roommates.
Yes.
You know, and then
We won.
it was the so-called rematch of the philosophers. This is actually. Why don't you tell them, Mark?
No, Steven, you say what they called us.
They called us. It was the philosophers versus the retards.
The
I
retards.
believe that was just me, not Maddie.
Maddie
I would never
co-signed
say
on it.
retarded.
Maddie laughed way
Yes,
too hard.
Maddie laughed very hard.
Very hard. And so yeah, me and Steven, we tried to tame the beast that was the philosophers. Tried to take their stone. They got us.
What are you saying, Mark? Tell us. Fuck what Braden said, bro. Let's hear Mark's point of view.
All right.
Michael Jordan of this fucking shit.
Oh, they thought they. Oh shit,
Mark was throwing
That-
the pancakes.
peaked as fuck. They thought they had us, and they had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. And then I made 10 in a row, and Steven didn't make any. So that was it. It really was that simple.
Yeah. Yeah. It really was.
Do you feel like you're better than us?
I was pretty close to Mark.
You were pretty close to Mark. I was pretty
I would
close to
say he was-
Maddie.
I'd say he's better than me,
Your
but
beer just spilled.
I'm good.
Oh, is it?
We're talking about cornhole, right?
Yeah. If I were to,
My grandpa taught me the
if I were to run a cornhole back,
string.
I could beat everybody but Mark.
Nah, Eric
Why?
went crazy.
Nah, I mean like in this room.
I know you could. I bet you couldn't beat me.
Eric did go crazy.
Yeah.
If it was one-on-one, I'd win.
Maddie. Okay, buddy.
Y'all would be a good match. That would be fucking intense. It'd be 47 minutes. It'd be on ESPN The Ocho, and it'd be at 7 p.m.
Yo, I love whenever ESPN shows the other sports.
Yeah, like fucking ping pong and.
Why do you say other like that?
You know, like other people. You know, like coloreds.
Michael
and
Udders
Like bowling?
bowling.
bowling?
No one's ever watching fucking bowling, bro. Actually, no. Kyrie has a bowling league.
He does.
Yeah. Like,
Damn.
bro, a bunch of celebrities and like Kevin Hart and shit. They was showing on like ESPN. There's this a couple fire clips from it. Shaq's in it.
Fuck.
But yes, your show.
No, yeah, just the intense bag. Yeah, it was fun. It was pretty cool.
Do you think you're famous now?
Yes, absolutely. And I had someone afterwards ask me what my social media was. So, kind of famous. I'm kind of doing big things.
I think it might be the hat.
It's probably that. I wasn't wearing the hat,
You
but
weren't wearing the
I wasn't
hat?
wearing the hat.
Damn, Braden.
I don't know if I've ever come on the pod hatless. Actually,
I hope you don't forget about the hood. Whenever you make it.
man,
know,
shit.
now-
No, never. Never ever. Yeah, it was a good week for us. Though overall, I think we made some monumental firsts in our lives.
What's y'all's favorite monuments?
Hmm. I guess the Washington Monument. Nah, like that. I like the pond out front.
Oh, I have no idea.
The National Mall.
Is that your favorite?
Isn't that what it is in front of the Washington Monument?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of monuments on that mall.
Yeah, but he's talking
That
about the
mall
water, the
itself
one where
alone.
Martin Luther King had his march, or whatever the one Captain America was running around.
Hold on, I'm Jamie. I'll look it up.
Well, you figure that out, Maddie. What's yours?
I like Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
I don't know if that's a monument.
It's not a monument. That's a state park.
Well, I think state parks should count. I think state parks should count. Those waterfalls, they're pretty monumental.
Happy 420.
What's your favorite monument, Steve? Did you say?
No, but what's yours, Mark? I just
oh,
gotta
yeah.
see. I just gotta see
I
what
thought
the
you already.
philosophers
Mark, what
are.
did you say yours was?
That is called the National Mall, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Is it a monument itself? I guess.
No. It's like a mall.
All right, then the Washington.
They tore all my favorite monuments down.
There we go.
Cut that.
Gamity.
Cut that.
Gamity.
Yo, my Mark. My favorite.
Yeah.
Mine's Sacagawea because I hate the French.
Oh, brother, I just switched right then. I hate them too. If we have any French subscribers out of our 15, just unsubscribe.
Oh, dude, I was told today I had this French guy who was he was at my table who kept calling me bro. And so it was this older guy. He had his daughter and his grandson. So it's like, hey, bro. And like this, that, and the other. And at the end, he pulls me close. He's like, man, you need to come to France. The women there will love you. So unless, you know what I'm saying.
I do feel like you do well there.
Yeah, I'd probably kill in France. We. You know what I'm saying? I sent that goo. Messy Puku, baby.
Bon voyage.
Hey, little mama, Messy Puku. You know what I'm saying? Messy Puku.
It's alright, bud. Messy Puku. What does Messy Puku mean?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are you thanking them for?
Huh?
Why don't you tell me what you're thanking them for?
I'm thanking him for the money he gave me for my services. You know.
I hear you. I get you now.
You gotta see the trick about serving is you gotta you gotta express what's best about you. Mine, my calves.
Yes.
So you got
Fabulous calves.
Yeah, the calves popping. Right.
Of course.
And then I like to have a little hole in my pants.
One nut out.
Little nut out. So if I bend over.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I know exactly.
So people show cleavage. I show nutsack.
Show nutsack, and I get that. That's a great idea. But here's what you could also do. You could just you could just wiggle the head right out. You can just poke it out.
That's insane.
You can try that sometime too.
Braden,
you know?
that is
say
sexual
hi.
harassment.
I think the nuts harassment as well.
Nah,
I don't know.
bro. Pulling your nuts out is a joke. Pulling your dick out is sexual harassment.
What if it's? All right, fair. Whatever. I guess so.
No.
I guess that's how the report would probably go.
On me, dude. Pulling your dick out's insane.
Yeah, on the set of Parks and Rec, Chris Pratt had to do a scene with his dick completely out, and they of course, fucking blurred it and had him have some crotch part on to cover his penis, so the actors couldn't see it either. But the first take, he ran through and actually did it without the crotch pad on. And he fucked, and no one knew he was gonna do it. And the take they got was the take I think they used in the show. And he got like a letter from NBC, like, if you ever do this again, you will never work in the industry again, type shit. Yeah.
Damn, like were
And he's
people
got
on
that
set
letter on his
mad?
wall. No, I think everyone thought it was hilarious. But I think that's his vibe too. I think he's that funny. Like that would be funny.
I like Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
People don't like Chris Pratt.
He was amazing in Parks and Rec.
On me, bro. Chris Pratt is my Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
What does that mean?
I feel like I said that too quickly. I think my favorite actors like Jake Gyllenhaal or Ryan Gosling's.
Jake Gyllenhaal or Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal's Ryan Gosling's. Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Gosling have like such unique movies.
They're really good.
You don't like Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Gosling's, Maddie?
They're both really good actors. I don't know.
I love Ryan Gosling. Love Ryan Gosling. I don't know anything about Jake Gyllenhaal.
You don't know about no Jake Gyllenhaal. You don't know anything about no JJH? JGH?
You've seen some Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure I have, but
Yeah, he's a good actor.
just like off the top of my head. What is he in?
He's in Donnie Darko. He's in The Call. Where we watched that movie at on Thayer. Yeah. He's in he's in Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's a fire movie.
I couldn't get into it, but I
didn't
watched
like
it when I was
Nightcrawler?
like 14.
Bro, watch that when you're like an adult.
Okay.
Why do y'all not like Ryan Gosling and Jake
I like them both.
I like Ryan Gosling and Jake Gyllenhaal because their movies are always pretty interesting. They don't miss. I haven't seen them miss. Even their shitty movies are fire. Like Denzel. They're like two white Denzel Washingtons.
And you can quote him on that.
Yeah, I compare all my white actors to Denzel Washington.
That might, yeah. Yeah. That's a good call.
Who's your white Denzel Washington, Mark? Oh, wait. What's your favorite Denzel movie, Mark?
Training Day.
It's a good choice. Who's your white Denzel Washington?
Phil Hoffman.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
I would,
Very different kinds of actors, though. So.
Yeah, but no. I see what you.
Are you talking about caliber?
I'm kind of it's like
yeah. I would go Philip or Daniel Day-Lewis or, fucking Heath Ledger.
I've never seen a Daniel Day-Lewis movie in my life.
Heath Ledger was pretty great and everything.
I've only seen Heath Ledger as the Joker.
He's got that skateboarding movie I was telling you about.
Yeah, but I feel like he's not old enough. You gotta be an old, rugged man at this point. He died too early, so he doesn't have the spanning career that Denzel Washington and the other people that you named have.
Sure, but that doesn't mean he couldn't have been, that good at that younger age. I mean, I think he was probably like close to 30 or in his 30s or something.
You gotta be like 50 or 60.
Mm-hmm. I
guess.
That
all sucks, but like you gotta be like 50. If I say like who's like, I don't know, fucking Timothy. I don't know, like who's 30? Robert Pattinson. He's like Robert Pattinson.
Oh yeah, Brokeback Mountain, bro.
Bro, he's Robert Pattinson, I'd say, but he's no fucking Denzel, bro. I'll let you cook, but I don't think could have been, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, in the best way possible, though.
Sure.
You running for Heath like that?
Yeah.
Name
Till death.
5 Heath Ledger movies.
There's Dark Knight. That's the one I was just talking about. What's the one I was just talking about?
The skateboarding one?
Yeah,
What's
that's
the name of
Lords
it?
of Dogtown.
Okay.
There's what's the 10 Things I Hate About You?
He's in that movie?
Brokeback Mountain.
Your favorite?
No, actually, I have never seen it full way through. I've seen the scene.
We reference that movie a lot.
Yeah,
We gotta watch it.
we should watch it.
Let's watch it tonight.
We got a lot
good
to
movie.
watch tonight. We got a lot to watch
we
tonight.
do. Okay, one more, Brady. You got one more.
One more Heath Ledger movie.
Because I know one more.
You know one more?
I do.
I bet I do too. Give me a second.
Maddie, who's your white Denzel while he's
Is
thinking
it
about
A Knight's Tale?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 5.
Yeah.
Still not Denzel. Good movies. Robert Pattinson, not Denzel. Not an insult though. Robert Pattinson's fire.
Okay.
Tilda Swinton.
Swinton.
Tilda Swinton is a good one, I think. I have not seen a bad Tilda Swinton movie, I don't think.
Yeah, let me think of like a female. It's comparable. Meryl
Streep. Yeah, damn it. Who else is? I'm sorry, I don't think I just
Angela
don't.
Bassett?
Yeah, but I said they gotta be like
Mark, why'd
that's
you laugh?
because that's Black Denzel, bro.
I'm crying because they just sent me a picture of all the cousins with my meemaw at Easter, and I'm the only one that's not there.
It's been a sad episode, folks.
Happy 420.
We love you, Mark. Yeah. No, we got a lot of fucking shows to watch.
Yeah, dude, The Last of Us.
Last
Yeah, The Last of Us.
crazy.
That shit, y'all. That shit dead ass had me in a hole for like 3 days.
The video game?
No, like the show.
Oh, the
I went to
Walking Dead?
sleep, woke up like.
We binge watched the entire series of The Last of Us because Steven hadn't seen it yet, and we watched the first episode, and we're gonna watch the second episode of the second season tonight.
It is eyes forward. Can't let the homie see you water up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Can't let him see you water up while you watching Last of Us.
It's a very sad show. It's
Bro, that's just
heartbreaking,
so
heartbreaking,
fucking heavy, bro.
heartbreaking. Yeah, it is sad, but you know, it's good sad, I guess.
You know what I mean, bro? You gotta wear a hat and fucking tilt it down when you watch it.
We got Righteous Gemstones. We got a friend that I think is gonna maybe be on there tonight.
Yeah. I fell off a Righteous Gemstone so hard.
Yeah. Well, you only watched what? You said
I watched
season 1?
I watched 2 seasons
Oh,
of it.
okay.
But I thought it.
It's hit and miss at times.
How many is it? 6 seasons?
I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This season's been alright. It's been pretty good.
I don't know. I've never felt. You ever feel righteous? Is it okay to feel righteous?
I don't know, man.
What is that? What is that feeling like? You ever feel righteous? Yo.
Either you, Mark. You ever feel righteous, Mark? Maddie, you ever feel righteous?
All the time.
What's the definition?
Jesus Christ! Don't do that. Don't deflect.
Righteous.
Yeah.
How are you defining the word?
How do you define it?
How do you feel about it?
What does it
According to Google's AI overview, righteous means morally upright, just, and virtuous, often referring to someone who acts in accordance with moral or divine laws.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah, look up self-righteous.
You know, you would like to think. I'll say that. You would like to think.
Very different.
What does that mean?
Self-righteous refers to the belief that one's own actions, beliefs, or opinions are morally superior to others, often coupled with a smug or judgmental attitude.
2 very different things.
So yes, y'all feel righteous, okay? What about you, Steve?
I mean, bro, they're both self-righteous philosophers.
Philosopher's Stones.
I mean, I feel like there was some negative connotations to that definition. You know, Google AI. Yeah.
The philosophards in the corner.
Could be other ways to go about it.
Oh man,
It's assumed to be pejorative, I think, when you say self-righteous.
Pejorative.
I don't know what that means.
You want the definition of that?
Anyway, fucking goddamn bastards.
Pejorative. Expressing contempt or disapproval.
Sound like my grandparents.
You sound like your grandparents. Exactly like them. Same accent.
I would love to be your grandparent.
My ex-wife was pretty pejorative.
Oh, guys, y'all. I think we should give him a little room to breathe right here. I think he might finally.
I just really,
talking a little bit.
I feel like a lot of people have been in my DMs asking me stuff and whatnot. And I just really, do you guys have questions? I'm taking questions today. You got any?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. What do you want to hear?
Well, I was gonna say now. Would be a good time to put in the Moss video.
Right now.
Right.
Question about what?
Give me my ex-wife.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't realize.
I'm finally ready to be open, and it's just like, you know, it's the push and pull. Like, do I want to make this public? Do I not want to make this public?
Yeah.
So like, I just want the people
I
and like,
didn't know that you were dealing with that. I didn't know that you were married.
just like I just want to just like the group, you know, in general, to you know, just like help me see what I should put up public. By like, if you got a question, I'll answer it. But I'm just being really open today, y'all. You know. Yeah.
Been going through.
You know, whenever we were young,
You're just funny.
you know, I got
You don't have anything?
I got a story. Yeah, whenever me and Kimmy were younger, we used to, because we both grew up orphans at first, right? You know, we were orphans, and we were in an orphanage, and it was also a restaurant too that had like chickens and shit, ducks and whatnot, and you know, we slept in the same room. You know, we did the whole fake married thing with ring pops. Heck, we even pooped together, and it's just kind of crazy because she got adopted before I did. And I said, I stayed at the orphanage for a lot longer than she did. And, you know, I worked there. And then I eventually grew up a little bit. I met this bigger lady. And her name was Sputia. Sputia. We got married eventually, and it was cool.
You and Sputia?
Me and Sputia. And her brothers were in they ran a business where they rented out houses and whatnot. But, you know, they were scamming and whatnot. And they were trying to buy the orphanage. and Kimmy moved back in town, and Kimmy moved back. Kimmy moved back in town, and but she was married to this nigga named. Why y'all laughing?
What was his name?
Buddha Buddy Jr.
Not Birdy. Oh no.
It was a slimy fuck, man. But anyway, Kimmy was so cool. She'd go out. We'd take the kids out. And this one time we took the kids to the water park in Rasputin. She just insisted on coming. She went down the slide, went through the hole. But anyway, I ended up divorcing Rasputin and shit. But really, she got arrested.
Yeah. What Rasputin?
Well, she found me eating turkey ass, and but yeah, that's a different story for a different day.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense why she would what did she do to go to jail? What did she get arrested for?
Sold a lot of other things, but she ended up escaping to Mexico to become a stripper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rasputin.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I live a crazy life, y'all.
Yeah, but so how'd you end up with Kimmy?
Oh, me and Kimmy, we were just
Yeah.
childhood lovers.
Yeah.
High school lovers.
High school.
That was like a little side,
Yeah.
little side quest we
But
just
how have
had
you
going.
been handling the divorce? How have you been,
How
how you been reintegrating? How are you feeling good now? Are you finally starting?
I don't believe in integration. I believe in segregation.
Yeah. Only
Malcolm X, he said, Malcolm X, he said, the white liberal. No. Uh-oh, Brady about to hit your dog
beat
again.
my ass. Stop. Come here. I don't hit my dog.
Yeah, Maddie and Braden are dog abusers. I see it every day of my life. I come in here, and they just fucking wail on them. That's a lie, actually.
This is a wailed on dog right here.
I mean, he doesn't even do anything. Look.
Bite your ass.
I hope that proves that Groot doesn't get hit.
Yeah. Sweet guy.
He did purchase him, though, so Braden is a piece of shit, though. Let's not forget that part. This is a purebred, and Braden is a monster because he shopped and did not adopt.
That is true.
Braden, how do you feel about shopping and not adopting?
I feel like I'm Joel from The Last of Us. I feel like he's my Ellie. And picked him up on the market,
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna let anything hurt it, This dog can save the world.
Is Ellie purebred in the show?
Actually, she's the exact
Kinda.
opposite.
Well, she's immune to the whole zombie
spoil
thing.
it.
That's the, that's the first episode.
Yeah. Maddie, how do you feel about having to sleep in the same bed as someone who decided to shop and not adopt?
It's fine, honestly. Yuri is the best. It was worth it.
Grit's pretty cool.
I saw him do some pretty disgraceful things. All right. Let's do some votes in the comments. All right.
No,
Should Braden?
this is
Should Braden put a glove on and
What?
jerk? What?
What are you about to say?
All right, no. All right, never mind.
Braden's got Final Cut. We're good.
I
ahead.
do have the
Proceed.
editing board. Continue.
Should Brayden
Yes.
put a glove on and jerk his dog off? And let me. I personally wouldn't do it.
Philosophers say yes.
The philosophers say yes.
But I just feel like, right, okay. Let's back up. Let's back up. All right. Let's cut that first part out and let's have this for real.
All
Right, Brayden. Let's say you got a kid, right, and he's like, you know what I'm saying?
He's like, what?
He's a little gub. He's a
little
little slow.
gub-gub?
He's a little slow.
A little slow.
He's a little slow.
Okay.
He's a lot of slow.
I just got you. I got a visual.
Actually, hold on, wait. Let me give you a little. He's like, I wish I really knew the names of this shit, and I would say the name and throw you on your head. But anyway, he's like fucking in the bed. He's older. You've been taking care of him. He's your boy. He's still a cool dude. You gonna get him some ass? No, fuck slow. Fuck being a lot of slow. He's just like, he's kind of just a little. He's in a chair or whatever. Like, you gonna get him some ass? You can get your boy some ass?
Yeah, sure.
Then why won't you get your boy some ass? Why can't you just
I want to
put a
get
glove
Groot
on?
some,
And
no, I'm not fucking.
You say Groot is your son, and if you would get your actual son who could not get himself,
I want to get him a girl dog.
See, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like you should give him a little slam piece.
Make some puppies.
Yeah. Purebred puppies.
I don't know, whatever.
So Brayden Fitz is about to shop and not adopt once again.
I'll adopt another female. This American Staffordshire. I go, hey, I bet. And I'll fucking let them do their thing.
What about whenever she bleeds all over your bed?
That's a part of the process we haven't gotten to yet. We haven't begun really on that region of the project. What was that?
I just thought about something. I thought about something funny.
Say it.
Nah.
Okay.
Trust me. Nah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't start that.
You wish you didn't what?
I wish I didn't start that fucking sentence. I'm sorry.
You're fine. It's technical difficulty.
Who do you have for WrestleMania tonight?
I have no idea who's fighting.
You do have AA. Adult autism, not Alcohol Anonymous.
Both are coming soon, though. Who do you guys got?
I wonder what AA's like.
Who you got, Maddie? Who do you have in WrestleMania tonight?
Who's playing?
No, just off the top of your head.
Wait,
Give me names off the top of your head.
Bro, who's playing?
John Cena.
Okay, John Cena. And give me one more name. One more winner.
Who's that brother guy?
I don't know. Give me the name.
Brother.
That's correct. Yes.
Wait. Who is she talking about?
I don't fucking know. I was just
Hulk Hogan. John Cena.
that
Hulk, give us
brother
one more.
guy.
Can we get one more? One more wrestler
One
who's
more
playing tonight?
Yeah.
The Rock.
Yeah, Maddie doesn't even know how many people are in a Royal Rumble, and it shows.
In a Royal.
Maddie, how many people are in a
How
Royal
many
Rumble?
people?
A Royal Rumble.
First of all, explain what a Royal Rumble is.
Well, if I had to guess, I think it would be, you've got the winners,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
And there's 8 of them.
Okay.
8 winners.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Okay. I hear you. I
Alright,
hear you.
alright.
8 winners,
I'm with you.
and you put them all on the mat,
Mm-hmm.
On
and
the
they
mat.
have a Royal Rumble. All 8 of them.
Okay. Okay.
And
No, I hear you. Like the winners of both Raw and SmackDown. 8 of them are all in the ring.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they're like get
Yep.
this. Okay.
Yes. And they wrestle
Mm-hmm. And
until
then
the last one stands.
okay.
Okay.
And then that's the winner.
Alright.
That person, that wrestler, gets the belt.
Maddie, is WWE real?
It might be the realest thing we have.
Checks out.
Checks out.
And I mean that.
Maddie, welcome to AA.
Welcome to.
Thank you guys.
We've been watching.
Mark, tell us something about trains.
Something good.
Tell us
Something good
something good
about
about trains,
trains.
Mark.
What's in train news?
See what the Google AI has for us.
You don't know anything about trains off the top? Like, what are your top 5 train facts that you know off the dome?
I like the the blue and white pinstripes. Is that a fact? Does that count as a fact?
What's the blue and white
That the
pinstripes?
conductor wears?
Oh,
With the
okay.
hat?
I don't think opinions are.
I mean, it's a fact that they wore those blue and white pinstripes.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
They shoveled coal into them bitches so
Mm,
that they
yes.
would go.
Yeah, that checks out. Sounds good
Checks
to me.
out, yep.
Sounds good to me.
That's a fact?
Yep.
Okay. It was mostly Chinese people who built the railroads.
That's
100%. Yeah.
They'll look that one up later just to
Okay.
make sure.
Okay.
What else?
John Henry
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
defeated a steam engine one time.
I remember
He died at the end.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know the story of John
yeah,
Henry?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
kind of. Could you give me a brief
I
recap?
don't know names.
Seen the American Classics version?
Yeah,
Narrate-
you Mark, do you know the story of John Henry? Could you tell us it?
Narrated by Darth Vader.
Narrated,
James Earl Jones.
narrated by fucking Mark Birdy.
Birdy.
I mean, there was a gang of people who were employed in chopping through a mountain with pickaxes.
Right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one of them who was really good at it. His name was John Henry.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody invented a steam version of humans with pickaxes.
Okay. Okay.
And it came and took all the men's jobs away.
Mm-hmm.
But John Henry was so goddamn good at chopping through the mountain with his pickaxe that he chopped through the mountain faster than the steam engine could, and he proved something about humanity.
You know, and the crazy you can
Take that, Elon.
you can equate that to AI, and we'll get to that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the crazy thing about that is I bet if they tweak that steam engine and like I bet that steam engine washes John Henry.
It's
next day.
mythology, Stephen. That's the point.
Okay, simmer down.
Jesus, Mark, what
It's
the
a-
hell?
You and your philosophies.
You philosophards need to.
Maddie, tell us about tell me the story of Paul Bunyan.
I think he was a guy, lived in a cabin.
Mm-hmm.
He-
Right,
he
right.
had this kid come to his door
Mm-hmm. Yes,
with a bag,
exactly.
and the bag had 3 beans in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he went with this kid
Right.
out into the middle of this field,
Mm-hmm.
and they planted together. And I think they sat in the field and waited for like 4 months together, just like both of them. But eventually this beanstalk grew and they, climbed it and stuff. Kind of like a Mario-esque picture perfect
You know what I'm saying?
ending. I
Boop,
think
boop, 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 boop.
that's, Paul Bunyan.
All right, and then my final question, Brayden, tell me the story of Johnny Appleseed. You know,
can't do
Brayden.
I'm sorry.
There once was this man. Oh wait. Is it too sad for you?
I just don't know it.
Oh. Do you know the story of Paul Bunyan?
No.
Do you?
I remember them slightly. But no. I don't.
Well, the story of Johnny Appleseed. The once was
Tell me the story, goddammit.
there was this man named Johnny Appleseed and his parents, Allie Pearseed and Daddy Penseed.
Sure.
And Johnny Appleseed would go around everywhere with seeds of apple seeds in his pocket. He was always eating apples and whatnot. And he's a real person. Like, you can't talk about Johnny Apple.
It's all right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't talk about Johnny Appleseed. But, yeah, he planted trees and shit.
Didn't he wear a pot on his head
He wore a pot on his head.
Did he now?
to distinguish himself?
From the Johnny Appleseeds and the Johnny non-Appleseeds.
Okay.
You know, Johnny Appleseed is actually like a good way to live by. Because you got some Johnny Appleseeds. You got Paul Bunyans. And you got John Henrys.
I think the Paul Bunyan story, I don't know, it's just kind of happy all the way around.
Yo, Davy Crockett. Fucking rat tail. Yo, look at Mark. Mark looked like he loves some Davy Crockett.
That's correct. Is he the guy who wore the pan on his head, or was that Johnny Appleseed?
That's Johnny Appleseed. Come on, Mark.
What about Daniel Boone?
Dude, I haven't heard that name in years. I have no idea who Daniel Boone is.
Pot. Make pot out of it. It'll eat.
What?
Didn't he wear a raccoon skin on his head?
Oh, yeah. That was Daniel Boone, yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
Wait, I thought Davy Crockett wore the raccoon skin on his head.
There was probably a bunch of them that did.
Nah,
It was in.
I think you two are wrong.
Let's go to the Google AI.
I feel like both of them did.
Standing on it. There's right and wrong in this world. Me and Brayden, we're two right guys.
Two right fucking guys.
On me,
How do y'all know?
because we're all.
Just ready to go. Always.
Alternative.
No, I understood.
We're punk as fuck, Maddie.
Punk.
Maddie, you
as
can't even fucking kickflip.
shit.
He'll break your goddamn ankle.
Davy Crockett is most famously depicted with a coonskin cap.
Interesting.
Not a pot on his head, as I had tried to Google.
Coonskin.
Coonskin hat.
Sounds like Call of Duty.
It does. Yeah, I think they got Jay and Silent Bob on Call of Duty right now.
Yeah, what's your favorite slur?
My favorite slur?
Yeah.
I feel like that's more of a question for Maddie or Bart.
Like, make it like creative slur, you know.
My favorite creative. Okay, here you go ahead.
All right. My favorite slur is okay, and right here put the mosh video.
All right.
Mark, what's your favorite slur?
It's definitely honky.
See, Maddie? What's your favorite slur? Cracker. Cracker.
Porch monkey.
Maddie, what? You said porch monkey?
Moon cricket.
Yeah, I was going to say
Damn
moon
it, that was
cricket.
mine.
We're not cutting this, right?
Oh, wait.
See.
What is a moon?
Sand.
That is a moon cricket. Well, you know, crickets jump high, you know. They're, I guess, brown. I don't know. It's just some shit I heard. I've been called a blue gum. You know.
I never heard that one.
Yeah. Playing the, what is it? The cold toll.
That one's good.
Fucking pastry face. That's for white people.
Oh. You can't hurt white people. That's the problem
It's harder.
with words.
Yeah.
You better sign that shit into the law if you want to fuck with white people.
I'll do that shit with action. When you guys go to sleep, I'm gonna cut all y'all's Achilles.
I think it's just harder to hurt white people using a racial thing. Like, you can hurt a white person. You can you take digs at what they look like, what they wear.
I thought you were saying that every black person should rise up against white people and take over this state.
What
I'm
percentage?
not quite there, but I'm close.
What did you say?
What percentage of the people that have ever called you Braden Tits in your life were people of color?
I don't know. Surely some. But the guy who was like the predominant user of it was definitely like a white guy who was super trailer trashy, I guess.
I thought you were about to call him colored.
No,
I was
no.
preparing myself. I was like looking at the time. I was like, okay.
No,
In
he
the last
was
5 minutes.
real hicky,
Real hickey.
like a real hick, I guess.
Dude, I'm into trailer trash. I'm not even gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
don't have a problem with it.
A nice trailer trash
He was
shawty.
kind of an asshole, but, you know.
Bay.
Steven and I have had this conversation. We're on the same page.
Yeah, I've slept in my fair share of trailers.
Hell yeah.
Power.
I've never been to trailer. I have been to the projects of North Little Rock, and I had relations with this lady.
In a trailer?
It wasn't a trailer. It was a project. I've never seen this many, like, houses in one building.
Uh-huh.
I was wilding, bro. Ubered there.
When was this?
This was fucking, like, 3 years ago.
Oh, okay. Wild boy.
I remember what a house smelled like. I remember seeing the roach on the floor. It was cool, though. We went around, went to the laundry room. It was like, all right, this is cool, I guess.
Y'all just fucked in the laundry room? I guess?
Why not, bro?
Yeah, for sure. Do your thing. Who cares? A man's in his own house.
You know? Sometimes I feel like I could have... What it's like to take over a project. You know?
Yeah, like Maddie in a prison.
Hey.
You're just meant for a project.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know what I wonder what I could take over. I feel like I could maybe subtly become a leader in the post-apocalypse.
I was about to say, Brayden, they fucking wrecking you in prison.
Yeah.
Bro, you better shave your head. You better shave your fucking head, Brayden, real quick.
Oh shit.
You're gonna be fucking getting boinked on. Fucking Bubba straight out the gate.
Oh shit. Yeah, that would suck. That'd be trash.
Be like, hey. What do they call you? Hey, come here, Barbie.
La Barbie.
Come here, little Barbie. Hey, little Barbie.
La Barbie.
Okay, come on.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Come on. Hey, don't drop that soap in there, bro.
Yeah. Good times.
Little Barbie.
La Barbie.
Little
Wait,
Barbie, what you
sound-
doing
you
over
sound
there?
French.
Yo, you trying to go play some soccer with us?
That accent is insane. I don't know what you're doing.
What do you mean? I'm Dominican.
That's terrible.
What are you saying?
You sound like I don't even know, man. You sound insane.
That's my Cheech and Chong accent.
Okay,
Hey, bro,
that's a little bit.
you want to go smoke some pot?
There we go. There we go. Okay, all right, Cheech.
Hey, yo, Brayden,
Yeah.
you want to go
Huh? Yeah.
you want to join our gang?
Your game?
Yeah, you
What's
need
the-
some protection, bro. And like all the guys over here, they really like you.
What's your gang called?
The boys on the block.
Oh, okay, cool. Hell yeah, that sounds kind of like.
That's Chichi over there and Julio. They're really into you.
yeah.
I mean, they really want you to join.
is it like a chill gang?
It's super chill.
Okay, cool. I'll join. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to shave your head and join those skinheads over there.
Sure. Yeah, this is an awesome deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good are you at soccer?
Room to improve.
Room to improve?
Yeah.
We will improve your play with balls for sure.
Yes. Yes. Is there anything I have to do to like? I'm just in. We're good.
Oh no, we're gonna put our boots on. And you gotta fight us. But after that,
Wait, Mexicans in boots?
all right.
Right. It's a callback to a joke
You know,
called Mexicans in Boots. What's that guy's name?
by I know this.
Or Mexicans got on boots.
Damn, I'm dropping.
You
the
showed
ball.
him to me.
I
yeah.
definitely don't remember. Well, shit, Brayden.
Well, shit. It's been a good. It's been a cast.
It's been a cast. I say we You guys got anything? Anything? I think we're gonna call it here. If you guys don't got anything.
Here, guys. Y'all wanna plug anything? Y'all good? Y'all.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no
of
problem. No problem. That was Madar Targaryen
Madar Targaryen.
and Mark Ferinci.
Mm-hmm.
Brayden, you have anything coming up?
Potentially something. I think.
You get something brewing?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Well, I'll discuss it more when it comes.
Yeah, for sure. I'm Steven.
You're Steven. Where can they find you?
Steven, they can find me at Dark Skin Duke Jerome on Instagram and everywhere where I should be found.
You can find me at Daniel Bray Lewis on Instagram. Take care. And
Keep adjust your portfolios and take care of business.
Wait. What if you put the mosh video right here?
Right here.
right.
Right.
Right here.
All right. Mosh video right.
Here.
I'm taking care of business. Woman, can't you see?